Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today, as I promised, after completing San Andreas, I will finally finish the GTA trilogy, the classic versions obviously, because the definitive editions are trash. Yeah, we'll be doing GTA 3. And by the way, for anybody wondering, why did I cover GTA 3 after GTA Vice City and San Andreas when it was released before them? That's because even though they were released after GTA 3, the lore of the 3D GTA universe, which is where these three games actually fit in, GTA 3 is actually supposed to be the last game that takes place in the 3D universe of GTA games. But I will explain that lore while we are in the game, so yeah, without further ado, let's go right ahead and start GTA 3. Okay, Liberty City Bank. And here we have Miguel, I think was his name. Honestly, I don't remember. I'm not gonna lie, while I have played GTA Vice City and San Andreas a lot, yeah, this one I've only played once before. So yeah, I remember very little of this game.
Sorry, babe. I'm an ambitious girl. You're just small time.
And well, for anybody who has watched my GTA San Andreas run, okay, first of all, criminal shot by girlfriend accomplice. Court finds armed robber guilty of unanimous verdict. Well, that would be pretty obvious, huh? But anyways.
Liberty City is in shock today as the police and emergency services deal with the aftermath of a devastating attack on a police convoy this morning. As yet, no details have been released about the prisoners being transferred in the convoy, and no group has claimed responsibility. The convoy left police headquarters early this morning for a routine transfer of felons to Liberty Penitentiary. The attack took place on the Callahan Bridge, leaving few witnesses and the bridge itself severely damaged. Some of the convicts are thought to have perished in the explosion that followed the initial attack. Revelations as to the professionalism of the attack struck police hours afterward, when identification of the missing felons were further hampered by an attack by computer hackers on police headquarter databases. With the Porter Tunnel project falling behind schedule, this disaster leaves Portland isolated from the rest of the city.
By the way, my lord, dude.
Come on! Senor Dickhead! It's no problem to kill you. You're gonna be sorry. Aye, get lost.
But don't worry, 8-Ball is taking care of that. By the way, 10 out of 10 police officer Claude literally just made this guy trip for a little while and he just completely got knocked off. Oh yeah, but we forgot about the bomb. Oh well, that couldn't have ended really well for, 8-Ball and Claude, I suppose. By the way, yes. Oh, well, actually, wait a second. Is his name Claude or is it named Cloud? I think it's Claude Speed, right? I think so. I honestly don't even remember. Oh my god. But anyways, okay. Alright dude, sure, why not? But anyways, okay, first let's turn that crap off. Though to be honest, I'm not gonna lie, GTA 3's radio, far as I remember, it wasn't very cool anyway. But yeah, as I said before, unlike GTA Vice City and San Andreas that I played a lot as a child, GTA 3 is something I didn't actually play until I had played GTA 5. So yeah. Okay, oh my god, dude. But anyways, yeah, so I have very little experience with this game. I have beaten it before, but I believe I beat it like, I don't know, 4 years ago for the first time. And after that, I never really touched it because my experience with this game was not very good. But to be honest, completely fair, dude. This game has a lot of freaking bugs, if I can be honest.
Right here. Let's get off the street and find a change of clothes.
Now, to be fair, does Vice City have a lot of bugs too, and San Andreas? Absolutely. But to me, for some reason, this game just felt a lot more buggy than those two games, if I can be honest. Though I would say this game is also probably the hardest of all those three games. Okay, oh my god. Because I have kept the freaking frame limiter on, I actually can't reverse, as you can see over there. Yeah, I just thought, maybe I would be able to escape this situation over here, but it seems like not. So yeah, guys, do not use frame limiter. But though, to be honest, this is the advice I would give for any retro game. Yeah, games back in the day were simply designed to run on a specific amount of FPS, which for these games, I believe it's the same for Vice City, San Andreas, and this game too. But it's 25 frames where these games are supposed to run. If you run them even on 30 FPS,
Let's go around the back and use the service door.
yeah, even if you run these games on 30 FPS, it will bug the game out. So yeah, this is why I always recommend that you guys always play on the 25 FPS cap to avoid bugs like those. Not like this game is not already very buggy, but anyway, let's see if we can do at least one.
Wait here, man, while I go in and talk to Luigi.
Alright, I mean, I guess that's cool and all, but anyways. By the way, if you have played Liberty City Stories, yeah, Luigi for some reason is not a character in that game. I'm not gonna lie, that's very weird. By the way, here's Mickey, the soldier. Yeah, here's the capo.
Business upstairs. Well, maybe you could do me a favor. One of my girls needs a ride, so grab a car and pick up Misty from the clinic, then bring her back here. Remember, no one messes with my girls. So keep your hands on the wheel. If you don't mess this up, maybe there'll be more work for you. Now get out of here.
Okay, dude. Sounds like a simple enough job. I must say, he really must have been trusting 8-Ball a lot to give, such an important job to Claude, Just drive a random girl from one place to another. Yeah, very, very good job. By the way, for anybody wondering, will Claude speak anything in GTA 3? No, he doesn't. You see, there were actually, planned recordings for Claude. However, before the final release of the game, yeah, Rockstar basically decided to cut all of them. So, yeah, that's why Claude has... what do you call it? Yeah, that's why Claude over here has no dialogue. So, yeah, he will just stay mute forever. And by the way, for anybody wondering, yeah, the girl who just shot Claude, yeah, that was Catalina. The same Catalina from GTA San Andreas. Which apparently, one of my regular viewers, Arcane Cosmo, he hasn't played San Andreas, so he wasn't able to actually pick up on Catalina and Claude immediately in San Andreas. But I believe he has played this game, so he was able to catch up on that a little bit. Like, he was able to catch a little bit after, he saw of the cutscenes with the dude, and also, the later stuff that I explained, how CJ actually got off very, on very good terms with Catalina. Because, yeah, look at Claude over here. He got completely screwed over by Catalina. But anyways. Okay, oh my god, dude.
Luigi said to give you this, so here, take it.
There's a new high on the street. Goes by the name of Spank. Some wise guys been introducing this trash to my girls down Portland Harbor. Go and introduce a bat to his face. Then take his car, respray it. I want compensation for this insult.
By the way, for anybody wondering what kind of voice acting is this, yeah, this game is very old, so you're basically seeing the birth of voice acting in this game. Hey man, even though it's very dated sounding voice acting, hey man, at least there's voice acting, unlike the new Pokemon Legends ZA. Okay, I know a lot of people actually don't really care too much about voice acting, but I'm not gonna lie. Per se, the type of game Pokemon is, which is a linear game for the most part, yeah, guys, I think it's time we bring in some voice acting, because nobody wants to read a 1,000-line paragraph over and over again. But anyways, okay. Alright, so we are supposed to beat this guy up and then steal his car, huh? But alright then, sounds simple enough. Especially when Claude literally has freaking 99 strength apparently, because yeah, my dude just smacked this guy once and then boom, the guy just dies. My god, dude, not even Tommy Versetti and CJ can do that, if I can be honest. But anyways, okay, I know a lot of people have a lot of nostalgia for this game, so yeah, what are your guys' opinion on GTA 3 as a game? I personally remember not really liking this game too much. Big and well, that's pretty simple because hey man, I didn't had any nostalgia for this game, unlike you guys had. I had nostalgia for Vice City and San Andreas, which is why I ignored so many of their flaws. But hey man, I was able to improve my impression of Dark Souls 2 a little bit when I played that game for the for a second time. So maybe that happens for this game too. But anyways, okay. By the way, not gonna lie, yeah, probably need to go back to freaking 25 FPS because, yeah, not being able to back up. Oh wait, actually, that's gonna be a problem. Oh no, actually, it is not a problem somehow. Now I can actually easily back off, huh? Okay, that's a bit weird if I can be honest. You know what? I will just turn on the frame limiter anyway. By the way, don't worry. I didn't make a bad impression of this game because I was playing on like uncapped FPS on my first playthrough. I did cap the frame rate, so yeah. But my first impression of this game comes from a playthrough where this game was running as intended. So currently I'm running it on as not intended basically. But anyways, okay. Yeah, here you go, Luigi, your freaking car. By the way, speaking of that Misty character. I know I'm gonna sound really effed up right now, but that girl's name is Misty and she has short orange hair. GTA 3? Are you trying to imply that Misty is inspired by the Misty in Pokemon? I'm not gonna lie, that sounds pretty disturbing if I can be honest, guys. But you know what? Who am I kidding? Of course, Rockstar probably based it on that one only, given how many parodies there are in, Rockstar games. But anyways, Diablos and the freaking Leonis fighting each other. And yeah, by the way, Leonis. So the Leonis under Salvatore Leone that we saw in GTA San Andreas. If you don't know, before GTA San Andreas and GTA 3, there's a game called GTA Liberty City Stories that takes place. And yeah, that explains basically how the Diablos got their territory and why the Leonis are constantly fighting them. But anyways, drive Misty for me.
What am I gonna do? Hey, I gotta talk to you. All right, Mick, I'll talk to you later. How you doing, kid? The Don's son, Joey Leone. He wants some action from his regular girl, Misty. Go pick her up at Hepburn Heights, but watch yourself. That's Diablo turf. Then run her over to his garage in Trenton and make it quick. Joey ain't the kind you keep waiting. Remember, this is your foot in the door. So keep your eyes on the road and off Misty.
Sure, buddy, sure. Though to be fair, Claude is kind of a mercenary type of guy, so it is what it is, dude. But anyways, do we face any kind of problems in this mission? I don't really remember, if I can be honest. By the way, another thing that, my regular viewer Arcane Cosmo is really hoping for, is, at least from what I read of his comments right now, is that, yeah, he hopes that I keep my immaculate aim from GTA San Andreas into this game. Sure, buddy, I will try my best. By the way, yeah, now if you're seeing Misty over here, what does she mean by having a driver we can trust? You know, Luigi is a capo regime in the, Leone crime family. He probably can just afford one, if I can be honest. Like, the amount of money he probably gets. I don't know, maybe people are hard to trust in a mafia family. Who would have freaking guessed, by the way? Okay, are these Diablos trying to shoot me, or are they just fighting the Leonis? If they're fighting just the Leonis, I'm good. But anyways, okay, does this mission only require me to, looks like, go and, drop off Misty over here? I don't remember, let's see. Maybe Joey has some work for us, but we'll see.
I'll be with you in a minute, Sparkplug. Hey, I'm Joey. Luigi said you were reliable, so come back later. There might be some work for you. All right?
Okay, oh my god. We're just getting free money at this point, if I can be honest. But anyways. Also, where is that telephone, ringing from over here? I'm going to guess it's from Joey, but I'm not too sure. By the way, Joey over here is Joey Leone. Also also known as Salvatore Leone's son. Now, is he a higher position in the mafia than Luigi? I'm going to guess not, most likely, because that's not usually how mafia families work. But to be honest, I'm not too sure, because sometimes mafia families do follow, you know, a kind of, what do you call it, monarchy type of stuff. But that only happens sometimes, so I'm not too sure. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, I'll keep this first episode short only over here. So yeah, if you guys like what you see, then be sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And in the comment section, you tell me your stories about GTA 3 if you have played this game as a kid. I didn't, so I really don't have much to say on this game right now. Okay, oh my god, what just happened over there? Okay, that's a bit weird. You know what, I should probably just get rid of that 60 FPS. Or not even 60 FPS, I think this is probably running on like 100 or something, right? Oh yeah, it's running on like 225 FPS. Okay, I would definitely want to change that, because yeah, this game is going to start, you know, completely bugging out at this point. So yeah, if you have any stories of GTA 3, then do let me know that down in the comment section below. But other than that, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you all in the next one.